Simpson. And Japan have gone absent without leave. This is Whitmore. Hall and Gale both available. It's still Whitmore. It is the Reggae Boys who take the lead.
Ball chat. Greetings, football family. Welcome to Ball Chat Off the Field episode number 35, 65. I don't remember what episode, but we have done quite a few of these. Ball Chat Off the Field is focused on football players, administrators, or people in the space of football, and it's an absolute pleasure to have the man from Real Mona, Harborview Youth System Setup, man from Las Vegas Lights FC, and now Al Nasr's baller in the Kuwaiti Premier League, one and only Mr. Khori Bennett joining us off the field. How you doing, Khori?
Good. One you skip over Ulmas, so.
You know what, sir? Since Wolmer's didn't win anything this year, we're just not going to ignore them.
Man,
but you're flying the flag, the Wolmerian flag, very high, and I'm proud of your success and your achievement. Last year you were excellent in the USL setup, did quite well for yourself and for your club, and that warranted a bigger move to a bigger league. But Regin, you know a Kuwait there, you know a Jamaica there, how you end up over there, so brother? How is it adjusting to the new time zone and everything?
far, man. We know say far, but it's a step. I think it was the right step for me at this moment in my career. So far so good. Everything over here is nice. Very clean place, very nice people, very modern as well. Everything is very modern, so very nice. In terms of time zone, I was in Vegas, and Vegas is 11 hours behind here. So getting adjusted to that, it has been the main challenge. But what helps is that we train in the afternoons, so I have a lot of time to get my rest and everything. So, I try to go to bed as early as possible. But I make sure I get my rest, and I'm ready for training every day.
And I want to big you up and thank you for joining us, because I know currently, I checked the time, it's 9 p.m. Kuwaiti time now. It's 1 o'clock here in Atlanta. But I know say it's late for you, so we're not going to really waste a lot of time. Big up. Thank you for taking the time for joining us. How is it in terms of Jamaican food? I know say you were at Las Vegas with Malik in the setup. You guys were roommates at Las Vegas Lights FC. How is it now adjusting with the Jamaican food setup and the lack of, or do you have a Jamaican system support around you?
So, most of the time I cook for myself, So
Yeah.
I went to Jamaica for the Christmas break, spent some time with family and friends, and when I left with a lot of seasoning. So I have all the seasoning I need to cook for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But interestingly enough, when my signing was announced, I got a message on Instagram, and it's a Jamaican restaurant 5 minutes from my apartment. Couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. A Jamaican restaurant 5 minutes from here. So, I think about 3 or 4 days ago, I ordered some food and, spoke to the persons there and things. So it's good, like they're Jamaicans here, not far away either, and they said they're gonna start coming to the games, and so that was really nice. I wasn't expecting it at all though.
Yeah, man, Jamaicans everywhere, man. We
Could have been
everywhere Jamaicans there. Cowcan Jamaicans there. And that actually crossed my mind, because I said, bet you said there's a Jamaican restaurant somewhere down there.
couldn't believe it. Because I think about that at all, There's a message I get
Yes.
on Instagram. Say, wow, Jamaican really they're everywhere. It's
Yeah,
true.
man. Yeah, man. So in terms of the professional setup now you're in a new club. Priority number one for you. I saw that you got some minutes in the game. Junior watched the game, the most recent game. You had a header and that led to the goal, an assist that led to that goal. That you guys ended up 1-1. Priority number one for you in this new environment. What's priority number one for you?
So for me, it's to just quickly find my footing quickly, adjust to the new style of play, the new players, and just start scoring goals. That's always priority for me. That's my job. That's why you know, they pay to get me over here. So that's the main priority. Help the team as much as possible with the goals. The team hasn't scored a lot of goals for the first part of the season. And, hopefully I can come in and, score a lot of goals and help us to achieve our goals, team goals.
Junior said something. Big up, Junior. The Wolmerian, said something. Of course, the ball chat, expert analyst, said something after he watched that first game with you. He said, you know what, Corey going to score a lot of goals because Corey just looked bigger than all the other man on the field. Yeah, I know you're 5'11". Is there a
No, no,
significant
no.
size difference, or Junior just has to drink mad puss piss?
I think 6 foot, by the way. Don't
Yeah,
get it
six.
twisted.
My bad.
Yeah.
According to my
Yes.
research, it says 5'11", but
Very, very
my
good.
apologies. Are all data.
Yeah. No, but the difference I think here is it's not like a very physical league, In the USL, it's a lot of physicality, a lot of running. Here, it's a lot of running, but in terms of physicality and duels and stuff like that, it's not much of that. It's more of a technical based style of football. And, as you said, um, I'm bigger than the guys because I'm coming from an environment where, that was a requirement. Like, especially as a center forward, you have to, not be super huge. I'm lean, but I have some size on me that I can, go into duels and win my duels. So, yeah, what he said is very accurate.
Yeah, because we saw that in that header. I mean, you just jump over the man and just set the ball to the far to your team. Yeah, it was like the brother had jump and up to now him can't reach your opponent. That is. Um,
Yeah.
no, but regarding Al Nasir's position in the league, they're sitting in eighth, and of course, that 10 teams in or 10 teams in the league does. So you're entering a club in a situation where they're desperate in need of help, and subsequently, this is one of the reasons why you're there. Is there any worry about you about the relegation scenario or the potential or the worry, not worry, but the relegation landscape or the result landscape of the club that you're joining?
No, I'm not really worried because the 2 games that have come in, there has been a huge improvement. Coaching staff said it, even the players said it that there's a big improvement. They brought myself in and the way the team feels, there's a good spirit and energy building right now. We tied the 2 games that I've played, we tied both 1-1. And, we felt like we should have, had 3 points in at least one of the games. So there's an improvement in that stance. So I'm not really worried about the relegation or this and that because the team is on an upward trajectory. And, I just think that it's just a matter of time. At this point, it's just about getting the chemistry because I'm new here. Just getting the chemistry. And once that is sorted, we have to do it very quickly. But once that is sorted, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, and I envision that with your success in your previous club and the fact that you guys are in the playoffs in the previous club, so you have a bit of success behind your name to kind of help this team. Do you bring some of that experience from your previous club into this club from a success standpoint? Because again, you guys made a deep run in the USL championship last year. Now you're at the opposite end of the table where you have to help a club elevate and try to stay up.
Yeah, so funny enough, when I just got to Las Vegas was the team that was in last place in the USL Championship when I got to Las Vegas. So it's nothing new to me, you
Okay.
know. You know, I know what is required to turn things around. I know the effort required. There are a lot of good players in the team, technical, but that's really not enough to win games. There has to be a certain amount of drive, motivation, to go out there and win the game. It's a mentality thing. And for me coming in, I just try to demonstrate that through my actions more than, more than speaking. I don't speak Arabic yet. So I try to demonstrate or lead with my actions more than anything else at the moment. And so far, so good. It's been acknowledged by the president of the club, the coaches, the players as well. Everyone's just waiting for the goals to start flowing. And once you know how it go already, when it rains, it pours. So
Yeah, man, yeah, man. Once
I
the goal
know,
them
I know
start running,
just a
and
matter of time.
ultimately, at the end of the day, you know the deal. Goals come, but also there are other intricate details were essential, right? Me see the work you put in to kind of help the collective effort off the ball, running back, making sure that defensively you take care of your fundamental responsibility. Because if I saw the goal
Yes,
difference, boy, I said, "Why come and like the goalkeeper and get hitched up?" So all of those things is gonna have to, and big up for you for buying into the process and doing what it takes to help this team. You mentioned Arabic
yeah.
language. How is that going? I mean, you started the process of what Duolingo or whatever apps them use for try to master get the basic fundamentals on. Because communication is a key part of this thing.
Yes. The good thing is there are a few persons, all the coaches speak English as well as Arabic.
Yeah.
And there are a few guys in the team that speak English as well. So, a person's to translate to me. So far, I've just been trying to, I ask questions. What does this mean? What does that mean? Trying to learn the simple phrases that would help me on the field. That's what I've really been doing. You there?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
listen.
So
Yeah,
I've been
yeah,
trying to learn
yeah.
the,
So
the simple phrases,
simple
like
phrases like what hello and
the
all of the different
hailing.
things that.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
exactly.
drop a thing pan we
Like, for
because we don't
example,
know nothing about Arabic. We don't know what. Tell me
so for
something.
example, you're walking.
How you say
So,
hello in Arabic then?
for
Tell me that because
example,
me have some people I'm gonna link up.
I walk into a room with
Yeah.
my teammate. Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, for example, I walk into a room with my teammates or locker room, your hailings is salam alaikum, you know, that's just the basic.
Yes,
It
yes,
means peace be unto you. That's what they do to like for hailing.
yes, yes.
Um, yeah, right now my brain I freeze because I know more, but like that's the one that stand out to me because every day I say it. You know what I mean?
Yes, 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 yes,
Every
yes.
day I say that, so that's the one that so salam alaikum. Yeah. And Lulette is guys. So if you want to get everyone attention, you have Lulette.
Okay.
You say Lulette.
You
The
let.
guys will, look around and
Okay.
understand. There's more, but as I said, I'm learning day to day. You know, bits. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big up, big ups. Junior said something to me as we were preparing for this interview. I said to Junior, I said, what do you think about Khori and, the idea for the man they are Kuwait to play ball? And he said to me, said, boy, Benton, out of a lot of the people that we have interviewed over the years, Corey is one of the persons that he could bet money on. If Bala play a cow corner and he wants to go, he will execute that vision, that drive, that move to do it. And that's a testament to you when we spoke to you the first time around. You have this drive to, it doesn't matter, you're going to execute and do your career. Where does that come from? Do you attribute that to your development? Because I can't Wolmers. You attribute that to your parents. So where does that come from? That drive to find success no matter what. And big up to all the Wolmers people, but
So why I could Ulmas? But anyways, I know Ulmas. I know Ulmas.
yeah.
I think that come from is that I think two things, right? Growing up, my mom always traveled. She was the coach for Jamaica, still is the coach for Jamaica Special Olympics, like ice skating team.
Okay.
So growing up, every year she would travel to some far off country for 6 weeks for like training camp or a tournament, So she go to Japan, South Korea, she go Austria, she go Germany, she go England, she go you name it. I think my mother has been there. You know what I mean? every Caribbean country. So growing up and seeing that, I think that kind of have an impact on me now. Maybe in the moment I didn't think about it, but now looking back, maybe that's where it kind of come from. That open mind to the world. She would always come back with souvenirs, and stuff like that from wherever she went. So kind of that, as well as I understand, like, as a footballer, there's a million players trying to get opportunities. So when you get good opportunities, like, everyone can't go to England right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or the La Liga right now. So you can make steps in different places that can lead you towards that, you know what I mean? And getting bigger platforms, getting your name out there, and just showing the world the talent, and then, the main place that you want to, hopefully, the right eyes will see you, and you'll get there, but have an open mind. I think that's the main thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. 100. So that definitely highlights a key thing is that from your background, your parents, your mom, was essential in terms of highlighting or exposing you to different cultures, different aspects. So that, big up, big up, big up. Also, Khori, big up because you got your reggae boys call up. Yo, we still have some problem with Steve, because Jaja, you should have gotten some minutes in that football game, and we are going to burn a fire against him. But ultimately, how does it feel to actually join up with the Reggae Boys this past year? I mean, I asked if we burn a fire against the coach.
That was one of the best feelings, one of the best feelings. Man, not for burn no fire against the coach. The
Yeah.
coach gave me my first call up, don't.
Yes, yes.
So it was one of the best feelings ever because, my mind, to be honest, I got notified that I was a part of an initial squad for the US game, but
Yes.
for the first leg, I wasn't selected. So I took my mind off of it completely. And then I was focused, I was 100% focused on my final because I had the Western Conference final. And so I was 100% focused on that. Then I got a call at 5 a.m. on Friday. Our game is on Saturday. We're leaving from Vegas to Colorado at we have a flight like at 9 a.m. Sorry about that if you hear me. Yeah, at like 9 a.m. So, jeez. We have a flight at 9 a.m. I get a call at 5 a.m. from the coaching staff asking if I would want to be a part of the team for the second leg. And, it was a no-brainer for me, because it's one of my dreams growing up to play for Jamaica, so it was a yes right away. And then, we just figured out how to get me there because I couldn't, I prepared all week with the team to play the finals. So I had to play the finals. So we just prepared our, we found a way for me to leave as soon as the game was done to meet up with the national team, so that was one of the best feelings ever. And, hopefully many more to come, especially this year and next year, big years.
Yeah, man. I mean, ultimately, Khori, and we don't hide and talk because we keep things 100. This is deserved. You have earned this with your productivity, and ultimately, and you will continue to be productive in your new league. And we're gonna start keep the drum, the banner waving because for the I get called up because you have earned it. You've been absolutely outstanding year in and year out with your club. And so it's only a testament to your success and your performance. So we're happy for it, and we expect to see more, especially this coming year with World Cup qualifiers as a big thing at front and center. Yeah, man. So now we'll wrap up to the tail end of the interview. You highlighted the Jamaican success, the Jamaican call-up as a pivotal moment for you last year. Now this transfer in 2025. Tell me some big goals for you this year in 2025, Khori. Khori Bennett, if you can put a totality and says at the end of 2025, the major achievements that I would have had at the end of 2025, what are some of these big goals that you have outlined for you?
So the big goals include, being a part of Jamaica's World Cup team.
Okay.
Cementing myself in the team as a starter, being a part of Jamaica's World Cup qualifying team, cementing myself as a starter, and qualifying for the FIFA World Cup 2026 with Jamaica. That would be that's what a successful year would look like for me.
Mhm.
In terms of club football, I'm always striving to play at the highest level possible. So, you know, just keeping my head down, working hard, and hopefully I can push on from here to even bigger things. But for now, the focus is obviously right here. But yes, as I said, for the national team, is World Cup squad, World Cup squad, World Cup starter, World Cup starter, FIFA World Cup qualifying for Jamaica.
All right, see that. And the Ball Chat family ride and support you 100. I mean, we can't say it enough. I mean, people highlight and say I'm proud of your work, brother. Proud of your success. You may not hear us all the time very vocal about it, but we want to just reiterate. So we're proud of your achievement and proud of your willingness to go a road, go achieve the things that you want. Yeah. So good luck to you on this new journey. Yo, you know how hard it is to find Al Nasir on TV, but we find it. We find the Kuwaiti League, and we're looking forward to your games week in and week out because you don't know we have a next man over there, and you will actually pave. Do you think about stuff like this, like you as a pioneer to pave the way for the next generation, the next baller who may join this league, next Jamaican baller that may join the league? Do you
Yeah,
shoulder
man.
any of that responsibility? Yeah.
Yeah, man. I always think about leaving an impact, leaving a legacy, so that other Jamaicans can, reap the rewards of those. So I always think about that type of stuff. Come over here, do my thing, be professional, and leave a good impression of Jamaicans to the world, because probably these guys' first time interacting with a Jamaican. I'm not sure, but chances are probably their first time interacting. So I always want to leave a good impression, and just show that there's a lot of talent in Jamaica, we just need the opportunity.
Yeah, man, love it, love it. Let people know how they can connect with you on social media and how people can follow your exploits in the Kuwaiti League. You know how many Al Nassr teams there are out there? I almost said the Saudi League, but let people know how people can connect with you on social media, family.
Um, yeah,
Ja-
so you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at Khori Bennett, KhoriBennett.
All right, Corey. Thank you so much. I know
You
it's what
can, yes, you can.
9:30, 9 p.m., 9:30, approaching 10 your time. Thank you so much, Corey. One, say big ups, and continue doing the work. Looking forward to the next game. Actually, you have a game on what February 2nd, I think, is the schedule. Is that correct? All right.
Yeah, man, next week,
See that.
next Sunday.
See that. Bless up yourself, family. Strad safely.
Yeah, man, respect. Cool.
There you have it, football family. Corey Bennett join us off the field. You can check out Corey at Twitter, on Facebook, and our social media handle at Corey Khori Bennett. Bennett. Corey Bennett exploits with Al Nasir of the Kuwaiti Premier League. Big up to all listeners. You can watch a recorded version of this interview on Instagram at Ball Chat Podcast. It's also will be up on TikTok at Ball Chat Podcast, and Facebook at Ball